What it do? What it do? It's your boy Bandit. And y'all know what this is. It's the Lions vs Bears pregame show. And y'all know how we do when we start every show. Let you know who in the building. Starting with my brother from another mother who parents don't know each other. Day.
What up? What up? Let's go, man. Finally, a 1 o'clock game. Let's go wipe the field with these fucking Bears, man.
Yes, sir. And we got a special guest. It's got to be on his way. Well, we got a special guest. My man, Steve.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How y'all doing, man? Glad to be in the building.
For sure. Let them know where they can find you at, Steve.
Well, they can find me New Breed 313 Sports, man, on all platforms. I'm a part of podcast D313 XP, myself, DC1, Duro, Numbers J313. So that's where y'all can find me, sports. And I got another page as well doing, other content, stuff like that. 313 The New Breed, Real Talk. So
meeting every Detroit sports icon out there, man. Every Michigan sports icon out there, man.
Yeah, just luck. Just lucky. Glad to be here though.
For sure. Like I said, Sky be on this way. Let's get these topics going. First topic. What Jared Goff got to do to win this game today? And can we please stop the narrative that Jared Goff can't play in the snow? Can't play in the cold. Dede, I'm gonna start with you, Dede. What Jared Goff got to do to win this game today?
Be smart. Be smart. Because I don't know what it is about the Bears, man, but we never play the Bears well. No matter if we're good, obviously if we're bad, but it don't matter, man. The Bears always give us fits. Man, why do you even have that in your house, bro? What is going on here? What are we doing?
Man, I got family that's actually my family is actually born in Chicago, so I always got to deal with Bears fans. So
I'm gonna pray for you. I'm gonna pray for you. But no, Goff just has to play smart. Don't force shit, and just keep the drives going, man. He ain't got to play like he played last week, but just play smart today, man. Don't force nothing. Control the time of possession. Just be Jared Goff. Don't be Jared Goof.
Steve, what Jared Goff got to do to win this game today?
He just got to stay controlled and play his game. But also, too, we can't have him throwing like 60 passes this game. We gotta let him get that run game together, too. So we just don't want to just let them be one-dimensional, but get everybody else involved. But definitely be in control. I want to just see how he reacts during this the cold weather in Chicago, too, because they've been known that he doesn't play well in the cold weather. So it's going to be interesting to see how he plays in the cold weather. But I would just say play like how he plays against Buffalo to a degree of just the way if he gets pressure on him. Because a lot of times when teams put pressure on him, he kind of just gives up on plays.
Right.
So you saw that in the Buffalo game. He didn't give up on plays.
He was spinning like he was Lamar Jackson and everything. I was like, what?
I was like, where did we've been waiting for this Jared Goff ever since he got here. But if he does that, they can control this game, and Goff can have about 300-400 yards passing. I think he can get that with this Bears defense.
I'm with y'all. Don't make Goff throw 60 passes. Also, another big thing, don't turn the ball over. Hold on to the ball. If you do get sacked, man, no fumbles today, no interceptions today. Let's just have a clean game, Goff, and rely on our running game, like you said. Speaking of running game, what we expected from Sonic that now without Knuckles, man? Steve, I'm going to let you start with this one, man.
He going to have to do a lot of the loading now that no David Montgomery. It's got to be all on him. And I don't think he's used to all this load. So I think he's going to start the game. I know a lot of people, even I've been told that, man, they should start Jahmyr Gibbs instead of David Montgomery. But now we're going to see why it's going to happen. But it's going to be the running game, and I think the passing game too is going to be key with Jahmyr Gibbs. So, but we can't tire him out. We got to see how Craig Reynolds and everybody else get them some time as well. We don't want to tire out Jahmyr Gibbs. So I think that's really key is just how he starts out. We ain't gonna give him about 30, 40 carries, but we'll see, how it is in the game and everything. So that's how I look
at it. I agree and I disagree with you about the point where Gibbs can't really handle this giant workload because he did it last year against who was that Monday night game against? The Raiders. I mean, I know it's the Raiders, but he came out and I want to believe he had 25 carries for like $160, I think it was, something like that. So Gibbs can be the bell cow back. But at the same time, he hasn't had to do it all year long. This is very late in the season to become the bell cow back. What are we, week 16 right now? So that's going to be something to watch. But I got faith that he'll be able to handle it. My biggest thing with the running back is how are the other guys going to fill in? How is Reynolds going to fill in? How's Vaki going to fill in? I'm interested to see if Jamar Jefferson is going to be activated.
Yeah, he was activated. He was activated.
He did get activated? Okay.
Yeah, he did get activated.
I want to see if they use him because that dude's got a nice little wiggle. He's been here. He was one of Brad's first draft picks. He was a 7th round draft pick, and he's been here. He's been on the practice squad, So they obviously see something in this kid. But if we're just going to stick with Gibbs, I expect Gibbs to have a big game. I'm expecting over 100 from Gibbs, maybe 125, 130 combined passing and receiving. It's time for Gibbs to go supersonic. I know we all played the Sonic games growing up. Exactly. I'm not too worried about Gibbs today. It just will be interesting to see how they work the rotation. And I think Gibbs will do his thing. It's just I want to see that rotation of Netflix, Vaki, and Jamar Jefferson if he gets some playing time today.
So, a person I think is going to get a lot of PT and have a big contribution today is Vaki. How big of a role do you think Vaki played today? Let's start with you, Dede.
Well, I kind of just alluded to it. I don't know how much of a role he will play today, but if he does get a role, I hope he makes the most of it. We've seen him have a couple carries this year. I think he's had maybe 2 or 3 carries this year, and he looked good in those 2 or 3 carries. He's got a nice little wiggle, you know what I mean? And the dude played safety in college more than he actually played running back. So that helps with his vision too. He's able to see that lane open up because he can look at it kind of from like a defensive perspective. So I would like to see Vaki have a nice game today, but I'm not expecting a whole lot. I expect him to get maybe 3, 4 carries, maybe something in the receiving game. Just I want to see how I'm with. I really want to see how he's going to be worked in today.
Steve, same question.
Yeah, I think he can make a difference. Probably not running the ball. I would say more so in like punts and kick returns. I would say. I think, and then with the injury to Khalif Raymond, I think he could step up to being in that particular spot as well as kick and punt return more than just the run. I just think more of Craig Reynolds is going to be more into that other back more than Vaki. I think Vaki may get about, just like Dave was saying, he may get a couple carries here or there, maybe into the passing lane and stuff, but I don't think not as much as Craig Reynolds, though. But I think he's going to be more into like the punt and kick returns more than just being a running back.
Shark, I got a question for y'all. Who get more carries, Vaki or Reynolds?
Reynolds.
I
think Reynolds. Yeah, I think unless Vaki makes, unless he gets his first couple carries and he comes out and, he looks better than Reynolds, and it could be flip-flop. This team rides with a hot hand. So obviously we know Gibbs is going to get his probably 20-plus carries. It's just who has the hot hand and out of those other 2 guys. So it's really tough to say. But if it'll probably be Reynolds. If you were a betting man, it'll probably be Reynolds.
All right.
Yeah.
Next topic. Let's speak about a man who had a big game last week. Even though y'all said I was crazy, we had a big game. St. Brown. And do we get over 100 yards consistent this week?
This guy.
Yeah.
This guy. This guy.
Steve, your thoughts?
Absolutely. I think he's going to torch this Bears defense. I think he's going to torch it. They seem to have, especially if they have anybody other than Jalen Johnson on him. If they don't have Jalen, it's going to be barbecue chicken all night. All night. If they don't have, the only way he does it, and Jalen Johnson is their best corner. But other than that, if they have anybody other than him on there, it's going to be, he going to get it probably in the first half. So, and Bears defense is,
Swiss cheese, man. Swiss cheese.
Yeah.
It's been one of the worst since they fired their coach, Eberflus. It's been the worst defense in the league.
And they ever since that game when they get that Hail Mary up at the end, they crumbled.
Yeah. They didn't fire Eberflus. They fired Eberflus after we played him.
I know.
Right? Yeah, he got fired after Thanksgiving. So since then, they've had the worst defense in the league.
And they got something to prove because of their coach being fired. So this is like one of those games where they looking for get back on the lines. So they got something to prove themselves, even though their record is not as good. But they gonna try to hold a grudge against the Lions in this game, especially being back home.
What do they got? 5 wins? 6 wins?
I think 4 or 5.
4 or 5?
I believe.
I don't know. I don't pay attention to the Bears very much.
I hear you. Not a lot of people
don't really care too much.
All that trash they was talking at the beginning of the year, talking about they was gonna be 15-2. They wasn't gonna punt that much.
Why the punter got more punching yards than Caleb does passing yards, bro? Like, come on, man. What are we doing here, man?
But Dede, you see St. Brown going over 100 today?
I hate this question. I do. I hate this question because I always say no, and then he always does.
So say no. Just say no. Just say no to you.
As long as they don't force feed him, you know what I mean? As long as it's not, he's getting a heavy amount of share of the targets. If he's able to get 100 yards on yards after catch, cool. But if he's getting 12, 13 targets, nah, I'm not cool with that. I don't. I don't think he goes over 100 yards again today. I don't.
I love that answer because every time you say that, you prove you wrong.
Hey, I got him on my parlay for 100, so of course I'm gonna say no here on the show because it works.
And y'all know I said he was gonna be in the building. He in the building. You know he a busy man. What up, Scott?
Welcome back, bro. Welcome back.
What up, though? What up, though?
What up, though?
What up? Sorry, I had to get my little Detroit in. You know what I'm saying? Got a little soda baby to wake me up in the morning.
All right, I'm asking you the same question.
No.
Yeah.
Fuck the Bears. They suck. We're good in cold weather. Podcast over.
Bye, y'all.
Yeah. Hey, if you would have left on that one, I would have been like, this is crazy. But no, the question was, Sky, St. Brown, do we get over 100 yards today, consistency from going off last week?
No. No, he's going to go for 88 and like 2 touchdowns.
Hey, I'll take that. I'll take that.
He ain't going to bust that 100. They're just going to be all over him this game. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a cold weather game, so possession catches, like those type of routes, those type of matchups are going to be really key this game, I feel. So he's literally going to have 10 catches for 88 yards and like 2 tutties. That's what I feel.
You know, question we start asking: what O lineman is going to score a touchdown this week? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
We just started asking who's going to get hurt this week.
No. We don't need to ask that. We don't need to ask that. I don't know.
We do. We got 75 men down. Yeah, we got a whole new roster this week.
Yeah.
Hopefully nobody.
And the Bears got a lot of people injured too, especially in their O-line. Yep. They got a lot of people injured. Yeah, so they suffering too.
All right, what y'all are saying? Well, Steve's saying that we're gonna go over 100. I think we'll go over 100. But what role and what you think J-Mo gonna do today? How many yards he get, and do we find that end zone?
Yeah, I say yeah. I think J-Mo's gonna be a factor in the run game today. I do. With Monty being out and these other guys not having a whole lot of carries this year, I think that they're going to try to get J-Mo involved in the run game as well as the pass game, obviously. So I'm going to say J-Mo has 100 yards from scrimmage today. Ooh. I think he has 100 yards from scrimmage today, or close to it.
I can see that with the Bears' shitty-ass fucking secondary outside of fucking
Jalen Johnson.
Yeah, like Stevenson ain't shit. Like, I forget who the other dickhead is. Like, their safeties are mid as fuck. Like, my thing about Chicago, right, is they have to be on, like, the way their team is constructed is they're offensive fucking heavy already. So, like, if they're not super consistent on offense, they don't have a fucking chance in the world. And they haven't been. So they're out there they're just throwing and praying.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they fired their coach after us last time because they don't know how to fucking call a timeout at the end of the game with 18 seconds left. Like, I don't know what else to explain about the Bears besides that right there. That's the epitome of the Bears this season.
Or the equipment manager, the equipment got stolen. So after that, I was like, dang.
Who left that bitch on lock? That's all. That was the start. That was the start of a shitty season right there. Get your whole shit, the whole gate pulled out.
Can't cut your grass no more.
And some Pee Wee team out there looking fly as hell. But still, I'm asking you the same question, bro. J-Mo, what you expect from J-Mo today?
I expect him to do like some trick plays with J-Mo. I expect a couple of trick plays with them. I think Jalen Johnson is mostly going to be on him because of his speed, and that's going to open up a lot for St. Brown. But I do see him getting a touchdown. Is he gonna get over 100? It's possible, but with that field and the coldness, sometimes you just never know.
He didn't go to Ohio State, so he is used to the cold.
For a year, bro, and he was a non-factor.
It don't matter. It don't matter. He was at Ohio State, bro. He was used to the cold.
Yeah,
I told you I wasn't gonna say, but he's in that win last night.
But you know they got so many good wide receivers there. That lets you know how good of a wide receiver core they had if J-Mo was third or fourth option. So
he grew up in St. Louis, Missouri too, so he's used to the cold from that as well.
Yeah.
Has J-Mo ever played Chicago in Chicago? Has he been active for any of these games?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I think he was. Was he last year? Maybe. I don't know.
That was what the great thing about constructing like our defense was. A lot of our players played outside. Like it's just outside of like a couple of the Alabama guys. Most of these guys.
All right, we all know Terrion struggles with the cold.
Right. Yeah, no, exactly. Alabama, you know what I'm saying? So like you got like but everybody else besides that, you know, Kirby, Illinois, Jack, Iowa, Mazzaloni, Florida. Like he plays up north, come on, bro. Like this shit.
See now, but the thing with Terrion is, so you gotta understand he a rookie, but he started off guarding all these playing defense with all these all-pro wide receivers. So a lot of these guys, that's tough for a rookie.
Mm-hmm.
When you're starting off the season with Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. And DK Metcalf and all that's
Mark
tough.
Jefferson and shit like that, bro.
Yeah.
Well,
but at the same time, it's good that he has those matchups because now it's gonna make him a better corner. So that's how I feel. It's good for him to have these kind of matchups.
You know, 313. It's like almost like the early on struggles with Terrion were just working it out, huh?
Absolutely.
The rookie
roller coaster. Feel of the NFL.
It's the rookie roller coaster.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's
You
crazy?
went-
What's crazy, and everybody kills all of our other quarterbacks, but Terrion's fucking PFF grade, like the first 7 weeks, was like in the dumpster.
Poop.
Like one of the worst in the league. Like bottom.
Bro,
10.
we ain't talking about Vildor bad no more. You can quit. We give Vildor his praise. He been doing all right, bro. I know that's where you was going with that PFF grade. Look, I know that's where you was going with that.
Sky's
That's gonna be the next subject because he's gonna get some work today.
Sky's our resident Vildor guy. Like, I think he's Vildor's agent.
Keep Kindle out the conversation. That's all I care about. Keep Kindle out the conversation. That's the best 4-string corner in the fucking league you're talking about right there.
Speaking of keeping somebody out of the conversation, how do our O-line get back on track? Man,
healthy.
Is Graham playing today? Last I heard, Graham may not play today.
Is Decker playing today?
Yeah, Decker's playing today. It's Graham and Frank battled injuries all week.
Well, I know Decker was out last week, so I didn't know if he fucking returned. But my thing with the O-line guys, it's really about health. It's about consistency. Like that's the problem with this offensive line. When they're out there together, and they get a couple games under their belts, they're consistent as fuck. They're the best offensive line in the league. You get one or two guys to start to get missing, especially one of our tackles. It turns into a shit show.
Our pass blocking has been trash past couple weeks. Run blocking too, trash. Our offensive line has just not been good these past few weeks.
Dude, but Day, as long as nobody gives us work like Ed Oliver, we're Gucci, bro.
Frank got bitch slapped last week. Like,
he got fucking ragdolled on a play. He literally got ragdolled.
He did.
And Oliver took him off his fucking feet. I've never seen Frank Ragnow leave his feet before. Until that moment.
Yeah, they got kicked in the mouth last week. That was a reality check, that game.
Mm-hmm.
The crazy thing is we only lost by fucking 6. It makes sense. Things like that. That's why I asked that question last week about Green Bay, guys. Like, that's exactly why I asked if Green Bay was real. Because we go out there and beat Green Bay's ass, right? With what we have going on, we go out there against basically everybody's dick sucking the Bills right now because they're on a fucking run. So we go out there and lose to the teams that they're dick sucking right now, right? By fucking 6 with fucking Applebee's workers at fucking on defensive line, right? Who's real? Who's not? Who's real? Who's not here, boys? I don't fucking know reality anymore because these teams should be blowing us the fuck out. We're so beat the fuck up. 20 injuries down. Fucking nobody on the defense line. Jack Campbell and friends at fucking linebacker. Who the fuck are they?
Yeah. Right.
Josh Allen got to score 5 touchdowns just to win by 6. Reality.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
and what kills me is these Lions fans, when we lose this game, Lions suck. They trash. They this, they that. And I'm like, we 12-2. Like, you want to fire Aaron Glenn, and I'm like, come on, man. Y'all can't be serious. Y'all ain't no true Lions fans.
I agree 100% because it's to me it's to the point where Aaron Glenn, honestly, is being masterful. To only give up 48 against fucking Josh Allen and that crew, chef's kiss. No one's doing it better right now, bro. No one. No one's doing that better. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
Hey, our actives, inactives just came out. You want to read it? You want me to read them?
Nope, pull them up. Pull them up.
Do the injury report.
All right, well, this is our official inactives of 5 minutes ago. Monty, obviously. Quan Alexander, Manu, Glasgow's inactive today. Sorsdal's inactive. Jonah Williams is inactive. And Broderick Martin is inactive.
So I'm cool with Glasgow being out today because I want to see if Owoski can continue his run at guard.
Is it going to be
I guarantee it is. I guarantee it is.
What about Mahogany? Mahogany came in.
I'm with you there, but Owoski's had a better PFF grade than Glasgow all season.
Man, I'm not with the PFF grades.
Hey, listen, bro. You at some point in time when you're evaluating players, in certain positions, you have to grade them. Like, that's the only thing you do, especially a position where it's not a skill position. You have to grade them somehow, bro.
I get that.
A skill position wise, I get you when people bitch about fucking PFF grades on skill position. Like, I get that, like, because that can vary versus like so many fucking factors. But a lineman, I'm gonna take their grades, bro. Like, they're purely looking at blocking and pass blocking. So
He says.
I think it's gonna be mahogany.
if it is, I'm cool with it because 2 years in, better get him some fucking work.
No, it's mahogany's rookie year.
This is my. Oh, it's not.
Yes, it is. We took mahogany this year. We took Sorsdahl last. Remember
Sorsdahl. That's where I confused. My bad.
We took Sorsdahl last year.
Colby ain't fucking played at all.
Remember, Scott, we was there at the draft. Duh.
Dude, we have so many shitty fucking like late round, like random fucking linemen at this point in time, dude. Brad is literally just throwing shit at the fucking wall.
Yeah.
Trying to get fucking linemen as backups, bro.
I mean, I expected Manu to still be inactive. He's a big time project. But Sorsdahl 2 years in, you're still getting healthy scratches.
Ain't Marzov the one from Canadian League or something like that?
No, Sorsdahl's from William and Mary. Manu is from
Manu.
Yeah, Manu's from like
Manu, yeah.
All right, I got a question for y'all. I got a question, and then we're gonna go into defense. How many times would Dan go for it on fourth down today?
Anytime we cross the 50. Anytime we cross the 50, bro, we're going for it.
You said 5, Steve?
5. I think at least about 5.
Even with David Montgomery out on the short.
Oh yeah. Because I think they're gonna have Reynolds do the fourth downs. I think they're gonna run with Reynolds.
We're gonna try to keep our defense off the field today.
Or what they need to do, they need to start doing these quarterback sneaks with golf. They need to start doing that.
No, I'm cool on that. I hear you. I don't want to put my quarterback in. I mean, he's at risk to get injured every play anyway. But I don't want to put him in a pile like that. Not with the way we got motherfuckers dropping like flies.
Oh no, the baby giraffe been scooting around though.
There you go.
The baby giraffe been scooting around, bro.
Hey, he has been, bro. He has been, bro. He's been moving and fucking grooving, bro. It's great.
As long as he ain't got to jump in the stands no more, I'm cool with it.
Listen, bro.
We need to get golf like a toddler section he could jump into because my boy got like a half-inch vertical, bro. Like,
hey, as long as he doesn't try to pull no Russell Wilson shit like last. Did anybody watch that Russell Wilson play last night where he fumbled the ball?
Yes.
Bro, that was the most old man shit I've ever seen in my entire life, bro. Like, he really thought he was about to swerve a safety. And then this ended up running right at him and boom, fumble on the 2.
That was funny.
I was like watching. I was like, what the fuck just happened? Did Russ Wilson just try to swerve somebody in the middle of the field? But like, what the fuck, dude? As long as Jared's not doing that, I don't give a fuck. I don't need to say no old man shit.
Let's run it for golf. I hear you. Because
he only 28 or 29, so he better get scooting, bro.
Run, baby giraffe, run. All right, let's get to our sponsors of the show. You feel me? Right now, if you subscribe and comment, enter a chance to win a Jersey Mike's gift card. Jersey Mike's a sub above. You feel me? You got some bomb food. I ain't gonna lie. So make sure y'all subscribe and get in the comment section. Enter a chance to win free food. Also, when we get to 500 subscribers, we'll be giving out a free Lions, Tigers, Pistons, or Red Wings jersey. Of your choice. So make sure y'all subscribe. But what's up?
Actually, take advantage of this shit, people. Like, this shit is real. Like, literally go in there and just all you gotta do is tag 5 fucking friends on the comments of the show. That's it. And we're literally just gonna pick a fucking $10 winner of a free sub. So you get free lunch on us by just tagging 5 friends and winning the competition. That's it. That's real easy.
Can't beat that.
Lunch on us.
And shout out to Jersey Mike's, a sub from above.
Go
Next
Subway.
topic. Huh?
What? Go ahead.
Next topic. What do our defense got to do to slow this Bears offense down?
Slow it down. No motherfucker can't even get going. You need to slow the Bears offense down, bro. Why?
Well, they did get going against us in the second half of the first game. So
you're right.
So that's why I got the question. Don't
you know Caleb Williams is gonna try to be feeling good about this shit.
Bro, Caleb Williams is his confidence is done. You see him last week? Bro, ready to take a nap on the sideline.
Bro, I heard he went and got his nails done. They all glittery and shiny. He feeling good about himself. I heard he said last night he came in there with spirit fingers when he walked in the stadium today, bro.
Hey, those are not spirit fingers. These are spirit fingers.
Yeah, bro.
I actually met him in person. He actually does has those nails black and stuff, even during the draft. And I'm like, I'm done, man. I'm done. I can't.
He was a skater, boy. See you later, boy. Dude. I'm with it, bro. Hey, do your thing, Caleb. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like,
hey,
I'm just not a skater boy. So
what we got to do is slow his Bears offense down so we don't have another debacle like we did in the second half when we played in the first game. Start with you, Day.
You just know he's listening to My Chemical Romance on the way home. Like, you just know it, bro. You know it.
Oh shit!
It's emo as fuck.
Gotta put that on a t-shirt.
Oh my god! I'm gonna start with you, Day, man. What we gotta do is slow this offense down so we don't have a debacle like we did in the second half when we played the first time.
Pressure. We gotta figure out how to get pressure on him. If you get pressure on Caleb, he likes to hold the ball forever anyway. He's one of the quarterbacks who holds on the ball like the longest in the NFL. So if we get pressure on Caleb, he's bound to make mistakes. And their wide receivers are the worst against man coverage. They're like one of the worst teams against man coverage. So if we just play our style of defense and, the Band-Aids hold today, be all right. We got Iffy back there today. Mosley's active today. So we got some pieces coming back.
That one's key right there. That Mosley activation is wow. That actually helps out so much because if he can play fucking outside corner for us, bro, like we are Gucci, guys. Like
I think the Iffy
we're good
bigger than Mosley.
Huh?
I think the Iffy activation is bigger than the Mosley activation.
Here's my thing, dude. Like like it or not, like our safeties that have been coming in and backing up with these guys, like Brandon Joseph. I know he's not active; he's not on the team right now.
Brandon Joseph.
But what I'm saying, when he did come in, he was playing. He wasn't playing that bad. Like he was run supporting well. He was playing like he was. They weren't going after Brandon Joseph. You know what I'm saying? Like we all watch the games. We know who they fucking pick on, guys. Like they're going out there and attacking outside corners that are backups. Yeah. Horsey. Fucking rack when he has to play outside. Like all these different guys. Like these guys are the dudes they're attacking. They're not attacking the fucking safety. Aaron Glenn's is not dumb. He's not gonna put safeties one-on-one, especially when he has Brian Branch still there. He's not gonna put fucking these guys in bad positions. So the safety to me, if he is great and all, but the corner activations, bro, like we need corners. Bro.
I think with the Iffy activation, it allows you to get more creative with the way you can use Brian Branch and Iffy at the same time. Now I understand Branch is key at safety. Like I get that's a big part, and he plays great there. But if you can allow Branch to get closer to the line of scrimmage and put him in that nickel position, and then have Iffy kind of back there still playing that safety position or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Put somebody else at nickel and then have Iffy play like a third linebacker role.
Right, no, for sure. No, I agree.
I just believe you create a lot more moving pieces with now that Iffy's back because he's just as he's versatile, and so is Branch. You can play Branch. I believe you can play Branch anywhere on the field and he's going to be successful.
If you
I really
do.
Yeah. I just believe with Iffy being back, that allows you to move Branch around more. If they decide to do that, that gives you that flexibility.
I agree with that. I totally agree with that.
Especially how our linebacker core right now is depleted. So you can see Iffy in the box a little bit more. And last year when he played, that's where he succeeded at. You feel me? So you put these players in where you know they best succeed at, And if he was in the box,
he's a 6'3", fucking 200-pound safety. I mean, there's 215 or whatever the fuck he is, 210. Like he's a big guy. So yeah, you're right, Neil. I'd rather see him in the box than fucking Ezekiel Turner. No offense to the Turner family. Shout out to them, but I'm not into the Ezekiel Turners. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not my gig. I did after last week. Like there's this. I don't know if it was a miscommunication or they're just taking advantage.
Buffalo just picked on him.
That's what I'm saying.
Buffalo picked on him bad last week, though.
A lot, yeah.
Yeah.
And it showed because they ate us up for like 100 yards receiving on the ground. I mean, not on the ground, but
to the running back.
The running backs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tyler Johnson.
They
didn't call that bullshit.
Well, Ty Johnson's always going to go heavy against us, bro. He's the OG, bro. He's the OG, bro. Like he's a Detroit Lion. He drafted here. Like he's gonna fucking try to poke us anytime he gets a chance.
There's a lot of Lions running backs that we drafted still in the league. Amir Abdullah starts for the Raiders. And he's pretty good.
I mean, there's a lot of players in general. Look at Kyle Van Noy. Yeah. Kyle Van Noy was an off-ball linebacker when we fucking drafted him. Now he's a pass rusher because he found where he belongs.
Yep. And he's damn good at it.
Yeah. Huh. What if we would have naturally put him in the rushing position when we drafted him?
Huh.
With Levy and Stevenson and what was the other one's name?
Tulloch. Levy and Tulloch.
Yeah, DeAndre Levy, Steven Tulloch.
Yeah.
Jared Davis.
And he played with those guys. Like that's what I'm saying. If we would have put him in the right position, what would he have been for Detroit? So that's coaching, guys. This is what we get here. You know, this is what we're seeing finally. Players utilized correctly when they're drafted and brought in, except for James Houston. Fuck it. I still hate that shit. So, anyways, go on, Neil.
How many sacks do our defense get today, man?
None from James Houston. I'll tell you that.
Bro, leave my boy alone, man. He gone, bro. He gone.
AKA Brownstein.
I definitely can't root for him while he with the Browns, though, bro. Can't do it, bro. Can't do it.
I'm saying, though.
Man, leave him alone, bro. He gone. He gone.
He can't even get active with the Browns either.
Like Joe Jackson, I wouldn't want to get active with the Browns either.
That's dead. True.
See what happens when you get put on special teams for no fucking reason? When you're a fucking pass rusher? Break your leg and ruin your career.
For a shot.
That is crazy.
You don't break his leg, this doesn't happen, guys. We know this.
Yeah. True. And when he broke his ankle, and when he did that he lost a step.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's a starter for us this year.
With all the injuries, but Denny, start with you, man. How many sacks you see our defense getting today?
2. Z's got to play more than 49% of the snaps too. He's got to be up there in the 50s, 60s.
I didn't get that. Was he hurt? It felt like it
wore the fuck out, bro. It wore out. When he was in Houston, or not Houston, when he was in Cleveland, he wasn't playing near as many snaps as he came here and played. His first 2 games, bro, he played like upwards in the 70s, 80% of the snaps, and he wasn't doing that in Cleveland.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
If you watch the tape, they didn't check him out. He was checking himself out. You see multiple times he's tapping his helmet. He wanted to come out. Excuse me, wanted to come out. Yeah, Jeremy, we already read that.
Yeah, I'm good with that though, bro. That shit's crazy, bro.
No.
This next man up.
So Scott, how many sacks you see us getting today?
Fucking 2. 1 or 2 max. We're not going to be a sack heavy team, boys. Like this is not what we're doing anymore. It's going to be of pressure and creating as much pressure as they possibly can.
Yeah.
And I'm here's another thing too to say about that. We're talking about Caleb and like what to do with him, I guess. This is another good game to practice containing him. Like contain these quarterbacks, keep them in the pocket. We have to learn to get better at that. Josh Allen literally beat us because he got outside the pocket, bro.
And we might meet the Eagles in the AFC Championship, and it hurts like to move around. So
that's when he can hurt you too, is if he moves around.
Yeah.
Steve, how many sacks you see us having today?
I'll say about 3.5 sacks. I can see that. I think it's going to be a lot of pressure for DJ Reader without Aleem McNeil, and so it's a lot of pressure with him and his defensive line. But I still think they can get about 3.5 sacks. To me, it's just they just can't leave the middle of the field open like they do a lot of these games. Like they leave the field open, the middle of the field open for running quarterbacks, and that's always been an issue with us is running quarterbacks. They give us fits.
We did run a little spy last week, though.
Yeah.
I think we're just not good at fucking actually executing that. Like, you can tell that Aaron Glenn and them are teaching that shit. Like, you can see it. But then all of a sudden, like, Josh Allen takes a step up and then takes that quick step roll back out, and that defensive end just loses everything he learned and attacks the inside step and then gets burnt outside. Like, it happens so much against rushing quarterbacks, especially Josh Allen. He'll drop back, hitch up, bop, boom, roll out. And he was gone. Like, that shit is, we're not good at that, bro. Because if we figure it out with this defense, how to contain these quarterbacks and make them beat us fucking, 12 play drives, passing from in the pocket, being consistent, it's just, it's going to be tough for teams. Yeah. Our back end's so good still. So, well, not good, but they're decent. Better
Let's
than
talk
last
about
year.
that back end. Let's talk about that back end. One of the players. ADG will get his first interception today. What are you expecting him to do? What are you expecting?
We've been asking this all year. All year. Every year we ask this. Or every Sunday.
Go ahead,
Yes. That's my boy. As you can see, TA is my guy.
No.
So, yes, I think he gets one off Caleb today. I do.
What kind of game are you expecting him to have? Well, obviously, interception.
Solid game. Don't let anything behind you. When it becomes a scramble drill, stick to your man. So, average game for him. No penalties. I want to see no penalties on TA today. No penalties.
You gonna see a now? You gonna see a penalty, bro. Come on now.
You asked me what kind of day I wanted to see. I want to see a penalty-free day. That's what I want to see.
He's got a tough matchup today, dude.
It's tough.
Who's he getting, Keenan, or is he getting DJ Moore?
Probably have DJ Moore.
That's tough. But he did well against Cooper and Puka.
No, I don't disagree. It's just DJ. Here's my thing, bro. I think DJ Moore is one of the best wide receivers in the NFL right now. Like,
absolutely.
Like, and he has been for the last 2 years, 3 years, dude. Like, that's why, like, when we talked about it a couple years ago on our podcast and shit, Day, I'm pretty sure you were on that fucking show. Like, that the way they gave up all those picks and then DJ Moore.
Yeah.
The picks were, and then you threw DJ Moore in there. Like, what the fuck? Like, as a Lions fan, I'm like, I think Chicago's a bunch of fucking morons, but the Panthers, fucking whoever's running them over there, like, what the fuck is going on?
A bunch of firsts, and then you throw in one of a top 15 receiver in there for the hell of it.
Yeah, dude, it's like that one. What's the team that the 17-year-olds running them? The Jets.
Yeah, where they didn't want to trade for a guy because of his Madden rating. Yo, that is wild.
That's bad. That's horrible. That is horrible.
Not for his Madden rating. That's wow.
I'm just saying, dude. There's bad management all over, bro. Like that's
83. I need him. Turn my season around.
He only a 65 on Madden. Hell no, we ain't trading for his ass.
Hell no, that's wild.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah, because we seem to always have trouble against DJ Moore, no matter what team he on. We always have trouble. He always get a touchdown or two against us. So I would think he would be more so on him more than Keenan Allen.
Let me say this again right here. DJ Moore has 9 more yards. Listen, that ain't because of DJ Moore, Jeremy. I'm telling you right now, that's not DJ Moore's fault.
Nope.
He is literally a top 10 wide receiver. His numbers don't reflect it, but he is a top 10 wide receiver. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. When you got a rookie quarterback, a shit line, and your offensive fucking coach, the guy running the fucking offense, gets fired halfway through the fucking season.
Watch what happens. I mean, watch what happens when he gets the ball. When Caleb's able to get the ball to him, look at the plays DJ Moore makes. Like, yeah,
look at
DJ Moore's the top 10
receiver. When he just throws the ball up randomly to his ass and he has to make a fucking play. Like, it's
exactly.
He's a top 10 wide receiver. Like, I would take him on our team all day, every day, twice on Sunday for a lot of picks.
Yeah. And I think the X factor is going to be wrong. I think he's going to be the X factor to that game. That's somebody you got to really watch out for.
They ain't got nothing else.
Yeah.
Amik will probably be on him. And Amik's been, if you want to point at the one DB out of the three that normally start, Carlton Davis, TA, and him, that's the one they pick on is Amik. A lot of guys that are being covered by Amik usually have the halfway decent game. So yeah, I can see the Rome thing.
And again, Jeremy, I'm not like this is not something that I'll even argue, bro. Like you can just look at the guy and see that he's a top 10 wide receiver in this fucking league. Like to me, wide receivers have down years. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just it is what it is. That doesn't mean the fucking guy is not a top 10 wide receiver.
That's like Devontae Adams. His numbers are down, and he's still a top 10 receiver in this league.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You could almost say the same thing for DeAndre Hopkins.
What about Christian McCaffrey? Is Christian McCaffrey a top 5 running back in this league?
100%. Not this year, but 100% yes.
Yeah, not this year.
Numbers-wise, he isn't. But if you had a choice right now, and they were all healthy, and you had to pick a running back out of a fucking bunch of running backs, what are you doing? Who are you picking first?
Derrick Henry.
Bijan Robinson.
Who you picking second?
I'm picking Saquon.
There's your 3. So who are you picking next? Christian McCaffrey.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's like
Jahmyr Gibbs.
There you go. So it's you see what I'm saying though? Like
I had to think about it too. Like, damn, wait.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor.
For sure. All right, let's get to these score predictions. Dede, give us a score prediction, bro.
Well, it's come out. Mahogany starting today at that guard position.
He'll finally get some work.
Yep. So my score prediction, I've been saying it all week. I think because I circled this game at the beginning of the year that this was going to be tough because it's Chicago late in the year. It's going to be cold. The Bears usually play us pretty well. So I'm going to say 24-17 Lions. I still think we win, but I don't think we're going to go in here and just beat them the fuck up. You know what I mean?
Scott.
I mean, we average 30 points a game, so I got to say something at 30. So I'm going to say 30 exactly. 30-13.
Steve.
Okay. I'm gonna say I think the game is gonna be closer than what people think, but I still got the Lions and I got them winning. I got them winning 27-24.
Oh yeah, on a kick at the end of the game.
Yes.
That's the way Dan. The reason I say that is
I can see that. I can see or they may kick field goals, and I think probably the Bears will probably just score a touchdown to make it close.
So weirdly enough, me and 313 have never talked. So I want to kind of see what kind of football player he is and his mindset is. Do you think by this one question? Answer me this, brother. Do you think that the call in the first goal onside kick that we had last week was good or bad?
I thought that was bad.
Okay.
I thought that was too early to do that. That wasn't a good.
Okay. I'm on the opposite end of the spectrum of that. So that's
talk about it.
Because the reason I say that is because it's bad because but then again,
Talk about it.
I gotta really think about that. No.
Let's talk about it. Here,
you know what? I think it was a good. I take it back. It is a good idea because you got to try to score. And with that Buffalo offense, you was not gonna not let them score. They was gonna score every time.
We just forced a punt. We just forced them to punt right there before that.
Yeah, but it's just they still had a tough time with Buffalo in that offense. I mean, once they got flowing, it was tough for them to stop them. But I could see why they could do that on onside kick to try to get the ball back and put pressure on and make the game close. But too much Josh Allen.
Yeah. So no, I agree with you saying it was a good call because I mean I think it's a good call, and especially in our situation. If you guys haven't noticed, you know, me and Daddy talk about it a lot because he's on the opposite end of this. But Dan wants basically the way he's playing football right now is how arena football goes and how the Chiefs have been doing it for the last couple of years. Like he wants the ball last, and the way the drives were going, if you don't shorten the field for the Bills right there and make them go from the 50 and try to score instead of and only wasting like 4 minutes. Instead of them having to go from like the 20 or the 30 and then them wasting 8 minutes of the clock, it doesn't help your cause when you're trying to play catch up.
All about that too. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so in the means of, yeah, it was a bad, what happened in the onside kick was bad. No one expected fucking Hollins to scoop the bitch and go to the 2. That's rarer than fucking up getting the goddamn ball.
Yeah,
so like,
yeah.
So in the case of that happening, everybody's gonna look at it. Why the fuck would you do? He scooped and almost scored it. Yeah, no shit, motherfuckers.
That doesn't happen.
That was not the fucking point. No one was trying. If we get the ball back right there, no one's saying shit. Sean Payton doesn't in the middle of the fucking Super Bowl. No one's if he doesn't get it there, everybody's in an uproar, but he got it. So like you got to think of it in the time of clock management. I know a lot of fucking fans and people they just don't understand clock management. If you guys can dig a little bit into clock management and understand the game flow plus clock management is making these guys do and make these decisions that they're doing. That's all this is. You have to consider these little things. To me, they're big things, but a lot of people, they're little things. So that's why Dan's doing these weird things that you guys think is because he's analyzing everything that's going on in the game at the same time and looking at the clock based on the drives that they had previous, even though that there was a punt stop before. The previous fucking 3 drives before that were what? Clock eaters. There's nothing you can do. You're playing catch up.
Allen was doing this every time. He makes sure he didn't run out of bounds and everything else like that. They was trying to run that clock out.
Why the fuck would you put that goddamn comment up here?
Because I let people talk shit. Let them talk shit.
You
like get Bears fans. Let them talk shit. Let them talk shit. Actually, I didn't read it.
That look like that look like somebody that's a Bears troller that's saying that. That's actually, what it looked like.
I really didn't read it before I clicked on it. I just
welcome all trollers, dude. We know what happens when you guys aren't in the fucking playoffs.
Crazy.
Before we head out of here, man, Scott, appreciate you coming on, bro. We miss you, goddamn, bro. Let everybody know where they can find you at.
You already know.
Not here, because motherfucker ain't never here.
Not here.
Scott took a break from Hollywood today to come visit with his boys from fucking DFR.
Gotta get some shit done.
For sure. Steve, man, appreciate it, man. Coming on here, man.
Appreciate y'all, man. Thanks for having me on here, man. I love it. I have fun on here, man. So, you know, good to talk. Good to talk to people that know they football, man. So it's always good to talk. So I've had a ball, man. Man, I'm a believer. I love y'all show, man. For real.
Hey, let them know they can find you at.
Come back anytime. We do a post-game show, too.
Yeah, I'm down. Whenever y'all want me to come on, hey, I'm down.
We're going to do the post-game show tonight since we play at 1 o'clock.
Sounds good to me.
What time tonight?
Like 9.
That'll work.
That'll work.
Do it at 9. I don't want to do it at 10. 10 be keeping me up too late. I got to work tomorrow morning, so do it at 9.
Keeping me up too late. I'm fucking dead, bro.
Bro, I got to be up at fucking 6:30 in the morning. Get up, go to work.
Yeah, I guess that is.
Yeah, so I gotta go to bed.
Yeah. Bird catches the worm. I hear that.
Yep.
Steve, let them know where they can find you at, man.
Yeah, New Breed 313 Sports, man. All platforms. I'm also part of a podcast, D313XP. Myself, Duro DC1, Nomas J313. And I also got a main stuff where I talk about sports and relationships, dating, all that. I got that on that's 313 The New Breed Real Talk. So that's all platforms as well. So
Make sure you guys go follow him, man.
please.
My brother
You
from
will
another
not regret it.
Daddy, let them know they can find you at.
You can find me right here, man. But if I'm not here, you can find me on Twitter at Markham246. Let's go Dogs.
Go Dogs, he said. Oh my fucking.
And I'm Bandit, man. Y'all know y'all can find me right here. Make sure y'all follow LFR on X. Make sure you follow DFR on X. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube, Detroit Fan Report. With that said, man, we out. One Pride Nation. Go Lions.